Jason with Video Chatter Pro. We're going to talk about what it costs to purchase leads and to achieve our revenue goal per year, and how to come up with that revenue goal, and how many leads we need to purchase to actually hit it, and how to budget for the wasted lead dollars and such. So we'll start up here with we already know from other research and if you just that we need $300K per year for it to service van over a 12-month period of time. And we already know that average invoice goal is a good round number at $380 an invoice. Then we need to figure out how many these $380 calls we have to run to hit $300,000 in that year. So we come up with divide those two numbers and gives you an amount of leads that you need to buy. Further experience shows that 30% of those leads may say no, depending on how you run and operate your business and the fees that you charge before going out. So we go ahead and add the 30% that say no plus 30% of those that say no, giving us a total number of an extra 340 leads that we need to purchase to overcome the amount of leads that say no. So that gives us a total of 1,130 leads. We're going to figure out how many of those leads we need to, capture per day. So we're going to go 5 days a week times 52 weeks a year. This gives me 260 working days without taking out for holidays or whatever, because service people work on holidays. So we have 260 days, and divide that by the 1,130 leads. It's going to give us 4.35 leads a day. We still have the 30% rule where, we're still going to get some no's. So we're trying to get 3 leads a day that say yes, and we can go and perform work to hit the $380 average invoice goal. That being said, go ahead and minus another 30% out of the 4.35 leads that actually should all book, but you still have that chance. So we're getting the three leads right here. Now we're running those leads and we're making an average invoice of $380. So that being said, if we implement video chat to book these calls and to close the calls before we go out, we can reduce the amount of leads that we need to purchase, because we're helping the customers in a faster way. We're giving them what they actually want without them truly paying full price for it, in a sense. So we get a lot less no's. Okay, so we're going to go back and buy the same original 790 leads, right? And then because we're giving a better path and we're helping customers faster and we're keeping them from shopping while waiting for us to come out, we're going to lower the amount that say no. Instead of 340 leads we have to buy extra that said no, we're only going to need to buy 24 leads extra. So we're going to purchase 814 leads, and we're going to work the same number of days, and we're going to book basically the same amount of calls without a lot less, no. So then we go over here back to the traditional. Right now what we can do is we can run 5.5 calls a day right now, and we can make a goal of booking or closing 70% of those calls, giving us a number of 3.85, 4 calls a day, basically less. The cost to purchase 1,027 leads, and we purchase them from eLocal and all kinds of different places at $70 a lead, is going to have to be a total of $71,891 or $90 spent to acquire those 127 leads or customers. So if we're gonna have 30% of them tell us no, and we paid $70 for each one of them that said no, they wanted to go shopping, and then basically found somebody that was, you know, a lower price, maybe they had lower value, the customer doesn't know. Anyways, we figure out how much of that money do we waste by people saying no because we didn't help them in the manner that they wanted to be helped. We come up with this number of $16,590 that you basically give the lead generation company for leads that don't fit your company's process, basically. So when we look at how much we spend when we add Video Chat Pro in and we purchase the same leads for $70, but we purchase less of them, it's $56,980 purchasing the leads from the same place. We're just going to interact with them differently because they are shoppers. Now we're going to actually allow them to shop, and we're going to lower our cost to interact with them by reducing fuel and labor and a whole lot of expenses that are, you know, hard costs that are hard to make go away. So we're going to spend this $56,980 on 814 leads instead of the $71,890 on the 1,027 leads. So we're going to save $14,910 on here, down here, to hit the same revenue goal over here, just by changing the way that we interact with our shopping customers. Okay, so then we're going to not waste as much money on people telling us no. So we're going to take this $16,590 and we're going to go ahead and you know, bring it down. And then so over here we're going to waste, we're going to waste still 3%, you know, are going to say no, because 3% of everybody says no. So the same $70 lead, we're going to only waste $490, you know, hypothetically. That still depends on how you handle your customer. This is what I'm seeing amongst one of my companies, basically. So I'm going to subtract this amount from this amount, and I'm going to save $14,910 there. And I'm going to subtract the amount I'm already going to waste. So I wasted $16,000 up here, and now I'm going to only waste $490 down here. So I'm going to save another $16,100, again, just by changing the way I interact with my shopping customers. So in total, I'm going to save $31,010 on paid leads, because I'm not going to buy a bunch of extra leads that are going to say no anyways, because 30% say no. So guys, when you add Video Chat Pro into your business, it does a lot. It really helps you understand the cost of doing business, how much you're buying all these leads for, how much you're losing by you know, the customers saying no because they wanted to shop for your services and they needed the best price that fit their budget. You know, this is how you start to really help your customers and to lower the cost of doing business within your business. Again, I'm Jason with Video Chat Pro, and this is the way I help my company members save money. Have a great day, guys.